All right, guys. For my world history classes, we are going to do our vocabulary like this for the rest of the year. So I'm going to do a video to kind of walk you through how to do a vocabulary chart. All right, so for this first vocabulary, I gave you the definitions because the definition of geography can be so obscure, the definition of religion. So I found a good definition that I wanted you to put down. So I gave you the definitions this time. Moving forward, you will find the textbook definition or maybe the Google definition if it's right. We'll talk about Google definitions once we get further along. I don't really like Google I prefer the textbook. It's what you're going to be tested on. It's going to come straight to the test out of the text. So try to use your online textbook, and we'll talk about how to use online textbook once we get there. All right, so our first vocabulary word is geography. So your first step is to read the definition. If it helps, you can read out loud. It's up to you. So geography, the study of places and the relationships between people and their environments. If you're a geographer or you're looking at things through the lens of someone who's interested in geography, you're going to explore both the physical properties of the Earth's surface and the human society spread across it. Geography seeks to understand where things are found, why they are there, and how they develop and change over time. All right, so that's a big definition, and some of your definitions will be pretty long. So you're going to take your highlighting tool. If you're doing this online, you can take the highlighting tool, or if you're doing it on paper once we come back to class, or if we are in class, because I'm recording this on August 12th and we still don't know exactly what's happening. So if you're online, you can take this tool, and so you're like, okay, we're talking about places. So you can highlight relationships between people and environments. Right? Let's see, we're going to do physical properties. That's a word that sticks out. And human societies. Okay, those are words that sticks out. So where, why, and how. Those are good words, right? Why things are there and how they are there. So your next step, you've highlighted all of the key words that pop out to you in this definition. You're going to kind of take those words that you've highlighted and write them in your own words. So you could be like, the study of the earth and the like mountains, because those are physical, and the mountains, rivers, etc. And so that means just like so on and so forth. And how, why, people interact and live. So actually I want to put where, how, why people interact and live. All right, so your next step, once you've rewritten this vocabulary word, is you're going to relate it back to these 6 terms. So geography, religion, achievements, political structure, economics, social structure. But since we're just now learning about these words, I want you to try to find examples of these words, or think of some examples. So some examples could be, let's say you have a vocabulary word pop up. It's not, because we're talking about like later history, but Tampa Bay would be a vocabulary word that has to do with geography, right? It's a geographic feature. We live near a bay, or a body of water that's open on one side that's surrounded by land, right? Other things might be the Sahara Desert. We're going to talk about that. That is a geography vocabulary word. Another geography vocabulary word is anything that talks about the movement of people, right? They're talking about here, you know, why things are found where they are, how people are moving physically across the earth. So like if you have something like a migration, immigration, right? People are moving, they're interacting with their surroundings, they're moving from one geographic place, one country to another, right? So those are some examples of things that would fall under the geography category, right? You're going to have proper nouns. You're going to have things like the Sahara Desert. You're going to have not proper nouns like a delta or mountains. And then you're going to have things like I said, migration, immigration. Those are talking about how people are interacting with their environment and moving across the Earth's surface. All right, so then your next step is you're going to come over here, and if you have the ability to draw, you can draw me a visual representation, or you can copy and paste like a little clip art picture in here. So you could either do like copy and paste a little picture of a globe or some people moving across the globe, or give me some mountains, give me a picture of a river, copy and paste the river in there. If for some reason you don't have that capability, you can always use the word in a sentence. So we'll either copy and paste, or you can say geography. So today in class, we learn about geography. This is you can rewrite the thing. This is the study of the Earth's surfaces. Geography refers to the mountains, rivers, lakes, and how people move across the earth. All right, so that you could rewrite that. Some of your sentences are going to be much easier. Like if it's a king, you could be like, oh, king, blah, blah, blah. He did this, this, and this, right? If it's a person, you can just kind of write a sentence about what they did. All right, so this next question, at this point, there's no right or wrong answer, but some of the questions, there will be a right or wrong answer. So I do want you to try your best to answer this in a complete sentence. So why do you think you need to know about geography in history class? Like, so why do you think so? I'm not going to go ahead and answer this for you because I really want you to try to think about why you would need to know about mountains and rivers and immigration and migration and how people interact with their environment through history. Like, why? So just tell me why. All right, so that is, you have basically those 5 boxes to fill out for every single vocabulary word. So it's highlight, own words, rewrite it, related to grapes, or give examples in this case. So today we're just giving examples. And then you're going to do a visual representation or a sentence. You can do that online. All right, and then kind of answer this in a complete sentence. So if you have any questions about this, of course, you can always email me, contact me through Remind, contact me through Canvas, or, we can set up a Zoom conference if you need something more face-to-face. Yes, so go ahead and try to get through the rest. So you're going to highlight here, highlight religion. Write it in your own words. Give me examples of words that have to do with religion. Visual representation. So again, you could copy and paste pictures that have to do with religion. And then what do you think, right? It's a thought. I'm trying to pick your brain here for the first time. So there's no right or wrong answer, but I do need you to answer, like, show me effort and show me, that you're actually thinking and processing this and writing in a complete sentence. All right, good luck. If you have any questions, you can email me, message me, Remind, so on and so forth.